Yamaha Arius YDP184 digital piano. This is a great piano for the practicing or teaching musician. Not something incredibly mobile, but if you're looking for a mainstay instrument for your environment of choice, this is a wonderful option. So if you're a music teacher or a band director and you need something for your classroom, or you're a professional pianist and you're looking for something at home, a pastoral musician, you like to have an instrument for your church, or you just want something that's going to look and sound great in your living room. If you want an acoustic grand but are looking for a more affordable option, this is a great choice. Besides the 24 great sounds that come with this instrument, like the renowned Yamaha CFX Concert Grand, the electric pianos, and the organ sounds, there are other things that make this a useful tool for the practicing and teaching musician. One of those is going to be, it has 88 keys and graded hammer action. So what that means is it's weighted just like a real grand piano. The speakers also create a highly immersive sound, and I was really impressed to sit down at the instrument because it feels just like the sound that comes off a real acoustic grand. I started taking classical and jazz lessons when I was very young, about 4 or 5 years old. And something I appreciated then that I still appreciate now is the necessity for having an acoustic piano to practice on. That way you can really develop the physical touch you need, the expression and musicality, and this has a really awesome acoustic realism that's going to help you develop all of that. This instrument also has a 16-track multi-track recorder. That's a great tool for a teacher that wants to record what their student just played in a lesson and they can hear it back, or the student that maybe has one of these at home, or parents, if your kids are taking lessons, they can practice what they've got to do for their next lesson and actually listen back to what they just played, which is extremely valuable. You can also layer the sounds. So say you like how the grand piano and the electric piano sound together, you can put them together. So this could be great for if you're playing a lesson and you have a jazz student, say, that's comping to a bass line. You could walk an acoustic bass under it. Or if you're playing on a gig and you want to use one of the drum beats and you want to have a bass line and the piano sound, that's a jazz trio right there. It also has a split function. So you can take two voices, two sounds on the piano and split it directly in the middle on the whole keyboard. This also has a MIDI to USB output, so you could plug it into your computer and use your virtual instruments, use it as a MIDI controller. It also has an 1/8 inch aux input, so you could plug a computer or MP3 player in there and you can actually hear that through the piano speaker, so you could practice with it. It also has a 1/4 inch out. So if you want to go into a sound system or, at your church or school, you could do that as well. When you buy this piano, you also get a great book that comes with it, and that's 50 Classical Music Masterpieces. That way you can get started right away playing compositions by some of the greatest pianists like Bach, Beethoven, Chopin, or Debussy. Yamaha Arius YDP184 digital piano. This is a great piano for the practicing or teaching musician. Not something incredibly mobile, but if you're looking for a mainstay instrument for your environment of choice, this is a wonderful option. So if you're a music teacher or a band director and you need something for your classroom,